I had always dreamed of working at Gloria Jean's Coffees. Nestled in the heart of the city, this prestigious restaurant was renowned not only for its aromatic brews, but also for its opulent ambiance. It was a place where dreams met reality, and I felt fortunate when I was hired as a barista. The gleaming countertops, the soft jazz music that wafted through the air, and the rich aroma of freshly brewed coffee beans created an enchanting atmosphere. Little did I know that beneath this facade of luxury and comfort lurked something dark and sinister. The first time I sensed it was on a crisp October evening. I was closing up shop, wiping down the counters and putting away the last of the pastries when I heard it the faintest of whispers. At first, I dismissed it as the wind rustling through the leaves outside. But as I strained my ears, I realized the whispers were coming from within the restaurant. I cautiously moved through the dimly lit dining area, checking each table. No one was there. Only the flickering candlelight and the soft hum of the espresso machine filled the space. I couldn't shake the feeling that someone was watching me. Over the next few weeks, the whispers became more frequent, more insistent. They came at odd hours, like a siren's call in the dead of night when I was alone in the restaurant. They seemed to originate from the ornate coffee bean mural that adorned one of the walls. The beans seemed to shimmer in the low light, and their painted eyes seemed to follow me as I moved about the room. I confided in my coworkers, but they brushed off my fears, attributing them to stress or fatigue. They couldn't hear what I heard, nor could they feel the weight of the oppressive atmosphere that seemed to envelop the restaurant after hours. It was as though Gloria Jean's had a life of its own, one that only I could perceive. One evening, as I was closing up, I decided to confront the whispers head-on. I stood in front of the coffee bean mural, my heart pounding, and I spoke aloud. "Who are you? What do you want?" My voice quivered, but there was no response, just the relentless whispering that seemed to grow louder and more chaotic. Frustration and fear gnawed at me. I grabbed a stethoscope from the storage room and began to climb it, determined to tear down that cursed mural. But as I reached out to touch it, a chilling gust of wind rushed through the room, extinguishing the candles and plunging the restaurant into darkness. I fell from the ladder, my body crashing to the floor. When I came to, I was alone in the pitch-black restaurant. Panic welled up inside me as I fumbled for my phone, using its feeble flashlight to navigate my way to the front door. I managed to escape, my heart still pounding with terror. I didn't return to Gloria Jean's for several days, but my curiosity and the need for a paycheck eventually drew me back. The whispers had ceased, and the restaurant seemed normal during business hours. I told myself it had all been a strange, unexplainable episode. But that sense of impending doom never left me. The whispers may have gone quiet, but the feeling that something sinister lurked just out of sight lingered like a shadow. I became obsessed with uncovering the truth, convinced that the key to understanding lay within the mural itself. I spent my nights researching the history of Gloria Jean's, but I found nothing unusual in its past. It had always been a high-end coffee shop. There were no reports of hauntings or strange occurrences. It was as if the whispers were a recent phenomenon, unique to my time there. Desperate for answers, I turned to the mural itself. I enlisted the help of a local artist, a friend who specialized in restoration work. As she carefully examined the coffee bean mural, her face grew pale and she whispered, "This isn't ordinary paint. It's made with crushed coffee beans, ground to a fine powder, and mixed with some kind of resin. It's as if they used the essence of the coffee itself to create this. We decided to remove the mural, convinced that whatever was happening was somehow connected to it. As we chipped away at the layers of coffee-infused paint, we uncovered something horrifying. Beneath the mural, hidden from sight for who knew how long, was a series of intricate symbols and drawings. They were unlike anything I had ever seen, a dark tapestry of twisted shapes and eerie figures that seemed to writhe and pulse with a malevolent energy. My artist friend identified some of the symbols as belonging to ancient, long-forgotten occult practices. As we continued to unearth the nightmarish tableau, we discovered a name scrawled in a corner: Gloria DeMornay. It was then that I remembered a story, an urban legend I had heard about Gloria Jean's coffees. They said that Gloria DeMornay had been the founder of the restaurant, a mysterious woman who had disappeared under bizarre circumstances. The legend claimed that she had been obsessed with achieving the perfect cup of coffee, going to extreme lengths to source the finest beans from all corners of the globe. As we delved deeper into the legend, we found accounts of rituals she had conducted, believing that the souls of the beans held the key to the ultimate brew. It was said that she had gone mad in her quest, performing dark rituals in the very restaurant I now worked in, using the essence of coffee beans to trap something unspeakable within the mural. With trembling hands, I realized that we had stumbled upon something far more sinister than I had ever imagined. We needed to undo whatever had been done. My artist friend began the painstaking process of removing the symbols, while I searched for clues on how to break the curse that had plagued Gloria Jean's for so long. The more we uncovered, the clearer it became that Gloria DeMornay had indeed unleashed something otherworldly, something that had tormented the restaurant for generations. The whispers, oppressive atmosphere, and the feeling of impending doom, they were all the result of her reckless pursuit of coffee perfection. As the mural was slowly restored to its original state, we could feel the malevolent energy dissipate. The restaurant began to change, the air growing lighter, the atmosphere less suffocating. The whispers ceased, and the haunted ambiance that had hung over Gloria Jean's coffees for so long began to fade. But as the last symbols erased, we heard a mournful wail, a sound that seemed to come from deep within the earth. The ground beneath us trembled, and the restaurant shook as though it were alive. We fled as the walls cracked and the ceiling collapsed, the once opulent Gloria Jean's coffees reduced to rubble. In the aftermath, the legend of Gloria DeMornay and her cursed coffee shop became a cautionary tale, a reminder of the dangers of obsession and the price one can pay for meddling with forces beyond comprehension. I left that chapter of my life behind, vowing never to return to the ruins of Gloria Jean's. But sometimes, late at night, when I close my eyes, I can still hear the faintest of whispers, a haunting echo of the past that refuses to be forgotten. And I can't help but wonder if Gloria DeMornay's dark legacy still lingers, waiting for another unsuspecting soul to stumble upon its secrets and pay the price for unlocking the power of the coffee bean.